So everybody's been talking about it. That is Jada Pinkett Smith going viral once again. She is the master of controversy, master of going viral. She told the Today Show that she's been separated from Will Smith for 7 years. That means there was no reason for Will Smith to do the slap against Chris Rock.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's up in arms about it. They're wondering if they've been separated for 7 years, they've been living separately, being with separate people. Why do the red table talk the way they did with Jada and August Alsina? Why Will Smith didn't slap? Why they've been doing appearances together on the red carpet? Why keep it a secret until now? And I'm here to tell you that the reason why Jada is finally, I guess, revealing all of the dirt and stuff from her marriage and throwing dirt on Will Smith's name is because she has a book coming out, which is in front of you, Worthy, and it comes out in 2 days, October 17. So while everybody has been talking about the controversy, everybody's been talking about things that Jada has said and done in the past, what Will's done in the past, people are pre-ordering her book. It's just to drum up sales, to get her pre-order up so she could be on New York Times bestseller list. She did the same thing for the Red Table Talk. She has mastered throwing dirt on her own name, throwing dirt on her husband's name, family's name, saying different stuff like she made Willow write a letter to Tupac's ghost. She claims she talked to Tupac's ghost. She told her family or asked her family to do psychedelic drugs. A whole host of stuff that Jada has claimed to have done, and it's all to go viral. Now, I'm here to tell you that there's stuff that Jada has said online that is evident that she is a pathological liar, maybe even a compulsive liar. So the difference between the two is a pathological liar is someone who's manipulative. They generally lie to get their way. They have little to no regard for who they hurt. Their lies are usually very dramatic, complicated, and detailed. Unlike the compulsive liar, who generally knows right from wrong. I think Jada's a pathological liar. I think she has mastered going viral, just like Brittany Renner and other people who tell salacious and controversial stuff about themselves while trashing someone else in the process. And it's all to go viral to sell a book. And you see people do it on social media to sell videos. People are selling stuff and they're doing it through controversy because viral content is often controversial. The human brain is wired to recognize patterns. So if there's anything that is not recognizable and shocking, it's going to make you want to go out and do something, which is pre-order her book. Just hearing about the entanglement on the Red Table Talk, Will Smith was right there. He was crying. He's in on the whole gag. He's in on the joke. Yeah, he's in on it. And I think both of them have worked together to somewhat give Jada internet star status because she couldn't get it with her actual career. Now, don't get me wrong. She's had a better career than I have, especially in the entertainment industry. But when you look at her filmography and you look at the television shows she's done, she's always been C-level. Will Smith has been A-level. Despite Will Smith's efforts to help his wife, Jada's always been in either his shadow, someone else's shadow. She's never been a leading lady. She's never been someone who was up front and center to sell a video, to sell a movie, sell a television show. Some of the best parts that she's ever gotten have been when she was on the show Gotham, when she was Fish Mooney. Matrix Reloaded, she played Niobe. She also played Niobe in the Matrix Reloaded video games. She's done stuff that has been cool, but she's never been someone to lead. Whereas Will Smith, on the other hand, he has been in lead roles. He's been A-list. He used to be known as Mr. Summer because he would always have a blockbuster movie coming out in the summer. And I think Jada, when she went from Jada Pinkett to Will Smith's wife, she's always felt that she wasn't worthy to be on the red carpet with Will Smith because people will interview them both, but they're really talking to her because Will Smith's right beside her. When having an interview with Jada, they always ask about Will, but they never ask Will about Jada. I think worthy is really about Jada being worthy of praise and not being seen as Will Smith's wife, or being seen as Jaden's mom or Willow's mom. When talking about Worthy, the book, it comes out October 17th. Have you pre-ordered it? The description said Jada Pinkett Smith was living what most would call a fairy tale of a Hollywood success, but appearances can be deceiving. And as she felt more and more separated from her sense of self, emotional turmoil took hold. Sparing no detail, Worthy chronicles her life from a rebellious youth running the Baltimore streets as an observer and participating in the drug trade to the deep bond she shared with Tupac Shakur. Jada Pinkett Smith, in addition to her revealing that she's been separated for 7 years and she's going to keep the Smith name and always keep the Smith name. The title Worthy, as far as her book, is an oxymoron in itself. Because if Jada is going to present and lay out from her early years to right now why she's worthy of being praised, worthy of being a star, just like her husband, Will Smith, just worthy of everything in general, if you're not with your husband, why not divorce him? I know she has publicly said that it's because of Will Smith that they have not gotten divorced. He doesn't want to give her up. But Jada could still initiate the divorce. There's no record of Jada actually initiating divorce. Unlike Cardi B initiated divorce at least. A lot of other people initiate the divorce and they dismiss it. So there's no record that I could find of Jada actually initiating divorce. And she's kept the Smith name and she's not going to go back to just being Pinkett. Another thing is that when it comes to her relationship with Tupac Shakur, she tends to lie and lie and lie. And let me explain. So Tupac passed away in 1996. She and Will Smith were married a year later in 1997. Tupac was married 1995 to Keisha Morris. So there is actual video that was posted to Jada's Instagram where she and Tupac were lip syncing to Will Smith's breakout hit, Parents Just Don't Understand. That came out in 1988. Her and Tupac were doing the lip syncing to Parents Just Don't Understand. They were two friends. Jada looks just like Jaden Smith. And Jada has even went on record and said that Tupac did not find her attractive. She didn't find him attractive. This is according to Fox News. Pinkett Smith has previously said that the two were never romantic and never dated. Back in 2015, Pinkett confirmed to Howard Stern that she and Tupac weren't physically attracted to each other. To prove it, she said she forced Tupac to kiss her, but they agreed it was the most disgusting kiss they ever had. And yet, every time Jada does an interview, and we'll say 2000s on up, she always says that Tupac is her soulmate, that she was in love with Tupac, he was in love with her. They were going to be married, but they didn't do it. She's saying all this stuff that's sensational, but Tupac wasn't feeling her like that. She was just a friend. I mean, think about it. Look at the women that Tupac would have in his videos, or the women that were like video vixens. Tupac was basically busting those type of chicks down. And then to look at them back then and look at Jada looks like a tomboy. She looks like Jaden Smith. How she looks now is not how she looked back then. And Tupac wasn't feeling her. But to go viral, she's going to go on and on and on about how her and Tupac were soulmates. They were so in love. But yet in other interviews in the past, when she wasn't using all the lies to go viral, she was telling the truth. And she would say she wasn't feeling him. He was like a brother, no romantic interest, none whatsoever. And I mean, Jada was looking like that. And if you've ever been in the hood, a black community, when you're talking about black girls who are tomboys, I mean, they're basically like boys. That's how you treat them. They will fight with you. They will do stuff, ride with you, be like one of the homies. They do everything the homies would do. And nobody really will view them as being a girl. But yet, let Jada tell it, they were in love and they were just into each other, this and that. What Parents Don't Understand was 1988. So this was 1988 when they did lip singing to Parents Just Don't Understand. From 1988 to 1995, you're talking about 7 years. 7 years, Tupac was feeling other women, but yet Jada wants us to believe he was feeling her. And he wasn't. Because Will Smith married Jada 1997. And that was a year after Tupac passed away. So it's not like Will married her a year after parents. Just to understand, Tupac had plenty of time to pop the question and take Jada serious, but he didn't. He took Keisha Moore serious, and then they annulled their stuff in 1996, the same year Tupac passed away. I'm not here to bust Jada out or put anybody down. Everybody has been talking about the Jada interview, what Jada said, Jada this, Jada that. And I think it's cool because it is all for Jada to pre-sell her book Worthy. The fact that she has mastered going viral by trashing herself with the entanglement, trashing her husband, Will Smith, by saying she never wanted to be married to him. She wishes they would have never got married. She wishes she would have married Tupac. Having Willow write letters to Tupac, claims she talks to Tupac's ghost. Tupac was a soulmate. Her doing all this stuff is her way to force herself into being worthy. And I think she wishes she never married Will Smith, not because she wasn't feeling him, but because she has learned that she can't get the type of success that she wants on her own, and she won't be able to get it, especially if she divorces Will and drops that last name Smith. She'll never be seen as award-winning level or nomination worthy. Her telling you her whole backstory, which we already know, we already can read it online, but it's her saying, okay, you know my story. I'm going to tell these sensational stories and force my way into being worthy. Oh my God! That's kind of the problem. When you're talking about somebody who is a liar or a compulsive liar, they will lie and lie and lie. They believe in fake it till you make it. Well, the problem is a lot of people never really make it because they're actually around people who are successful that are at a level they'll never be able to obtain. Even though Will Smith did the slap and his stock has gone down as an actor, a lot of people don't want to work with him. He's blacklisted. Will Smith's name still will open doors that Jada will never get on her own. And to me, that's another aspect of being worthy. Will Smith's stock has dropped down ever since Jada came forward with the entanglement. And then Will Smith did the whole slap to Chris Rock. Jada's been out here lying over and over and over about her fake relationship with Tupac and this and that. Even though Will Smith's stock has gone down and Jada has gone viral, her stock is never going to be at the level where Will Smith was before the slap, even before the entanglement. And she's just never going to be worthy. I can't find it online right now, but a lot of people have quoted it, because a lot of people saw it, but there have been situations where Jada would pop off at the mouth and Will Smith, will have to say allegedly would hit Jada Pinkett Smith in the head with a newspaper to shut her up, treating her like a dog. There's also been reports, allegedly, that Will Smith was on different sets, including Ali, where he would bully people and just like randomly punch folks. Men have come forward and said that Will Smith was a bully. Here's what I think is the whole situation with Jada and Will Smith. Jada is one of those women that she tries to make herself big by making Will Smith and others feel small. And someone like Will Smith doesn't really care because Will Smith, in my opinion, and all alleged, he's a bully himself. So Will Smith has no problem with Jada cracking jokes on him. He'll hit her in the head with a newspaper. So he has no problem with Jada cracking jokes on him. And he also cracks jokes on himself. But just like back when you were in high school and you'd be around someone who would be cracking jokes on themselves and they were like the high school bully, everybody's crowded around because they like this person's popular. If he looks around and he sees someone that he wants to bully, Will Smith is going to go bully on that person. That's the reason why nobody in their circles really comes to them sideways with all the madness that Jada's been putting out there, because Will Smith allegedly is a bully himself. So Jada's a bully, Will Smith's a bully, they're both bullies. And they're both together. Jada needs Will Smith in order to be relevant. You see, Red Table Talk was canceled when she could no longer throw her husband and her marriage under the bus. And that's what the whole worthy is the fact that Jada's been a C-level or even a D-level actress or celebrity. Will Smith has always been A-level. People have always wondered, why can Jada get the success of the people that she's around? Why can't Jada put herself on to be at their level? And the Worthy memoir is her way of laying out why she is at their level, even if it's not in your eyes. It's sad. Jada is just like Robin off of Batman. Anytime you see the Justice League, you see Batman is the leader. He's one of the top three. He's one of the big dogs. You always see Batman, but you never see Robin. So people have always asked, is Robin worthy of being at the level of other people in the Justice League since Batman trained him? Batman's one of the top three. Batman's there. Is Robin worthy of being there? And most of the time, the answer is going to be no. Robin is not at the level where he can be in the Justice League. However, Robin will plead his case why he's worthy. And eventually, he's going to have to put Batman down to make himself seem big. And Batman's going to sit there and let him do it because Batman knows who he is. Will Smith knows who he is. And he's okay with it because he understands that Robin is in his shadow. Jada Pinkett Smith is in Will Smith's shadow. That's why Will Smith is not coming forward and checking Jada publicly, might not even be checking her behind closed doors, because he understands that Jada is Robin to his Batman. Jada's gonna forever be in his shadow no matter what she does, and that's why she's always trashing him and praising Tupac and doing what she can to go viral, because she can't get anything organically. She's gonna lie her way to the New York Times bestseller list. Most authors, all they do is they do a promotion tour. They're funny on the tour. You like them already. The tour is just to let you know a book's coming out, and then you go buy the book and they're good. But with Jada, because she's in Will Smith's shadow, because she's a C-list, D-list celebrity, because nobody really cares about Jada, she hasn't really done anything significant, she has to do all this controversy in order to push this book. I've been asked to give my 2 cents on the whole Jada Pinkett Smith situation, and I can sum it up with one word: failure. That's the video. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video, share to your social media, subscribe, click notification bell. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.